My name is Insane Raven, and I am back with Overwatch Trophy Hunts. And let's go! Okay. Hey guys. It's me. It's Raven. I want to say first and foremost, Happy Mother's Day, even though my mother is nowhere near. She's in another country. She wanted to go visit her mother. But I don't have a mother to celebrate Mother's Day with. Also, squeaky chairs and things. So yeah, so that's a little weird. It's weird celebrating Mother's Day when your mother is like nowhere to be found. It's weird. I will say that it is weird. I'm playing Overwatch today just because I want to switch up. I don't want to just be playing Call of Duty every time I do this. And this is still like a field. You can. Like I said, like a mission field, mission statement type thing. So, I don't know. It works. It works. So I'm making a video about it. Anyway, what was I saying? There was a point to this. What? Who? What? Okay. Yes. So Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day for those of you whose mothers are still in the country and who will be able to return to the country because she's not brown. That was fun. That was a fun conversation I had. Like, I get why she's doing it. Her mother's getting old and like it's scary, you know? And I kind of just like, but Trump though. So, thankfully over the weekend he hasn't done anything too crazy in regards to the Latin community, but you know, Trump though. I don't know. It's weird. It's strange. And the entire thing just makes everyone uncomfortable. Anyway, not what I want to talk about this week, but yeah, my mother's off in Peru. She's in a new country, in a third world country, which I'm like, that's horrifying, especially given now. And she's sending me pictures of ice cream and stuff, and it's fun. It's whatever. Anyway, back onto the week. So this week, I started going back to school again. I kind of had a week break. It was this week-long vacation that I took. That was that I didn't really take because I wouldn't have taken it if I had the opportunity. It was kind of this. Well, the other classes haven't really started up yet. So. The other class hasn't started up yet. This class is just beginning. But there's that week time difference. So both of my classes this semester are really sciencey, really numerical, and that's not my strong suit. Like straight up, I am probably the worst at numerical hogwash and that kind of stuff. So just the fact that I'm taking a class that is pure numbers, it's horrifying, especially because I'm taking it in this accelerated course type deal. So it's horrifying. Pair that with psychology, which is something that I genuinely love, and I think I'm gonna be okay. Besides almost having like a daily panic attack because of the math class. The thing that makes the math class worse is that this guy does not give a shit about our class. He's like, this will be fun. It'll be a fun thing. And I'm like, oh god, we're all gonna die because I need this class for my AA, and he's just like not giving a single shit, and it's horrifying. So there was that. My psychology class is kind of fun. She's like testing us, improving us, and like having this conversation with us, and that's really cool, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot, actually. I was kind of worried that because my last psychology teacher kind of sucked, I was worried that this one wasn't going to be as fun as I know psychology is. So I was like, oh, okay, that's depressing. I had to buy not one but 2 online class codes, which I fucking hate. I fucking hate the fact that I had to buy these class codes. Because, first off, I don't got money for this shit. Like, I don't know who the fuck you kidding, but I don't got money for this shit. And two, They're gonna make me like buy this shit and just not compensate me at all. Like, what the fuck, guys? What the fuck? Uh, like, it's just one of those college tricks to squeeze money out of you that I hate, and it leaves me bitter inside. No, but so that was that. Like, a lot happened. I'm just trying to get through it like really fast because I don't want to make another 40-minute video. Because those suck. I'm gonna talk about Persona 5, and I'm kind of bouncing everywhere, so I'm sorry about that. But you know, it is what it is. So Persona 5, the last update I've given you guys was like 3 weeks ago, and in that amount of time, I bought Horizon Zero Dawn, and I haven't really been playing Persona 5 all that much. So instead of having like this weekly, weekly Palace Conquerors that I was doing, I've kind of slowed down, and I'm just in the Outer Space Palace, and I'm just kind of like chilling in there and having a grand old time there. I am gonna try to platinum that game, and with the new game plus, new game plus plus, new game plus 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 plus, I think I'll be able to do it, and I'm confident I'm gonna be able to do it. It's gonna take a shit ton of time. That's really what that's gonna come down to. It's gonna take a shit ton of time, and part of me is so excited for that. Part of me is so excited to like get a JRPG's platinum, but the other part of me is like, this is gonna be horrifying. So there's that. There's that to talk about. I'm still playing Overwatch, trying to get the platinum trophy for that. So I know videos came out for it this week. That kind of sucked. I reconnected with one of you guys. He kind of befriended me on PSN out of the blue and was like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And I'm like, "Hey, I'm doing fine." And we started talking again, and he's so close to getting this platinum. It's kind of disgusting. He's 4 trophies away. And like just catching up with him was so cool to see like how close he is. We get so like that's awesome. You're gonna do so if you're watching this, I don't know why it would be, but if you while watching this, you're gonna get a kid. You're gonna do good. You're gonna do good things. So oh god, I nearly died. But yeah. So then that happened. Then I had a really weird conversation with a dude in McDonald's. I don't have, like, I'm not a very, when it comes to, like, meeting new people, I'm pretty shy. Like, I need to, like, have some sort of connection with you first. And then, like, I'll talk to you all day long, and it's amazing. But until we get, like, that connection, I'm very awkward around people. And that's great. But I was wearing because I pre-ordered the $100 version of the Call of Duty World War II game. I already pre-ordered it, it's all mine, and I'm ready for it. Well, part of the pre-order is you get this hat, and the hat says Call of Duty World War II on it. And it's a really simple hat, there's nothing like flashy about it, but it looks cool as fuck. And so this older gentleman starts talking to me, and he's like, "Yeah, so I'm guessing you didn't actually serve in the war," and I'm like, "Yeah, no, that I didn't do that," and he's like, "Oh well," blah. And like I asked him about it because I was genuinely curious, and I think this is where he started getting weird on me, because I was genuinely curious. I was like, "Hey, are you like offended by the hat? Like I'm curious, like what's your thoughts on like these kind of games type things?" And he was like, "Well, my stepdad was in it, and I think he'd think it'd be fine, you know." And I kind of want to be like, "No, I don't know. That's what I'm asking." But apparently he didn't serve in the war, but his stepfather did, and he was really close with his stepfather, so he has that personal connection to it, and he wanted to talk to me about the hat. And then he brought up this movie called Das Boot, or Das Boot, And I really want to watch this movie because he was like, it's the best submarine movie you ever see. And I'm like, first off, I didn't even know submarine movies were a genre, let alone they can be the best of one. And I'm really excited to kind of find this movie. I haven't found it yet, but I do want to see it, and I do want to like see what's up on it. Rewind, like almost 6 weeks ago, I told you guys I was gonna try to make my mom believe I'm a Satanist, and I bought the pentagram posters from Supernatural, and I hung them up behind my bed. So like the only way you could see them is if you came into the room, right? So I did all this shit, and the reason why I haven't brought it up earlier is mainly because there wasn't really any big reaction, and I didn't want to bore you guys. So basically what ended up happening is that I had them up and nothing was said. Like, no one said anything. I know they had gone into my room. So I knew like it was known. It was knowledge. And no one reacted. This week, however, the closest thing I'm going to get to a reaction in regards to those posters was a statement that was made, which is like, I feel like you're just pulling away from everything from your past. And that was the only reaction I'm going to get out of that. And unfortunately, it's not as cool of a story as I thought it was going to be. It's not as fun as this thing that I thought it was going to be. But I did want to kind of close the little story arc, and tell you guys how that went. Speaking of story arcs, we're gonna talk about Naruto, because I've been watching the shit out of Naruto, and I fucking hate Cincinnati Kid for getting me really into Naruto. How many times can I say Naruto in a minute? I don't know, probably way too many. No, but so 2 weeks ago, I think it was, or maybe it might have been 3 weeks ago at this point, but a little bit ago, I was like, hey guys, I just finished the Hanzo no, not the Hanzo. There's Hanzos in the game. The Hidan and Kakuzu story arc. Like, that story arc is finished, and I'm moving on to the next one, which was the Three Tails. Well, fast forward now, I finished the Three-Tailed arc. I've seen the Kakashi Chronicles, and I finished watching the so Team Heb has formed. Finished watching the Three Tails arc. I finished watching what was the arc that was in between that? I feel like there was a small arc, the Kakashi Chronicles, the forming a Team Heb. Yeah, but so I've been long story short, I've been watching a lot. I've also been reading a lot. So that's the thing. I've been reading a hell a lot with Game of Thrones. I'm on page 200, which doesn't mean much unless like you have encyclopedia knowledge of the game. But of the book, pretty much last thing that's happened is that Bran has come out of his coma, and people are like, I think the Lannisters just tried to kill our kid. We should probably talk to them about that, and we should probably like stop them, because they can't go killing our kid. And it was fascinating. It was really interesting to see all that. And now Caitlyn is with Prince Littlefinger, and that whole story arc's going on, and I'm using story arc as if it's an anime because I watch way too much of that shit. But pretty much there's a lot going on, and I'm excited. Alright, moving over into some housekeeping. Can you tell I'm a little bit frazzled yet? Can you tell I'm a little bit everywhere yet? Let's talk about some housekeeping stuff, because tomorrow, being Monday, you're going to get 4 videos. You're going to get 2 Night in the Woods, because tomorrow's the finale, and the finale is actually only like 7 minutes long, and it doesn't make sense to give you a 7-minute finale. when I could just like put those two together. Because the reason why it's 7 minutes is because I didn't want to do a 30-minute video. So you have like a 27-minute long video, and then you have a 7-minute video, which is pretty much just like the tail end of the conversation we're having and some credits. That's pretty much all it is. It's not a lot. No, so you're gonna get those two videos. You're gonna get your BioShock video, but then you're also going to get a Kingdom Hearts 2 video. With Kingdom Hearts 2, it is an old game. It is like I want to say a 10-year-old game. It's probably a little bit younger than that, but it's about 10 years old. Kingdom Hearts 2, and with it being so old, I feel like I have the license to kind of like move it around a bit. So I'm gonna be moving it over to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Because Tuesday, a certain fighting game comes out that we played the original, I think at the beginning of this year, maybe the beginning of last year, I don't remember. We play so many games here, I don't remember. No, so that's going to be playing, that's going to start coming on the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday schedule. Because it is a newer game, it's a new IP, and I want balance. I don't like the fact that I'm uploading 3 videos one day and 2 videos another day. So I'm just blanketing on with 3 videos a day. Yes, I am steadily approaching burnout. That is true. And 2, don't expect this forever. This is only until Mass Effect Andromeda and Kingdom Hearts 2 ends. Once those 2 games finish, I'm going back to my normal, healthy 2 videos a day. And then that's going to be fine. Because this is crazy. I love it, but it's crazy. So, keep your eyes on that. This month's Tales of the Hunts came out. I did a last minute change on the game we're going to be talking about. Make it a little bit more topical and a lot less evergreen. But yeah, I wanted to make the video, so it's out. It's already out. It's the video right before this on the channel. Is there anything else I want to talk about? I actually wrote notes this week. Oh yeah, job fuckery. And there's another thing I really need to talk about. So we're gonna talk about job fuckery because I've talked about how I already have a second job that I'm going to be going into soon. I just haven't started working there yet. So, but for the meanwhile, until I really get that job underway, I'm stuck working at my current job until then. Well, last week, and there was an incident that I want to talk about, but because I still need the job, I can't name names. Basically, it's really fucking stupid. But there was an incident last week that affects this week that pisses me off so much. I was about to quit when I saw what happened. So this is what happened. On Monday, everyone was offered the same thing. It was like, hey, if we're pretty much done here, if you want to go, you're free to go. You're free to leave. We don't, we're in a good enough position with the work that, we're good. And there were 2 managers working that I fucking hate. And when I say hate, I mean I hate these managers pretty much more than anything. I've pretty much made a big stink about how much I hate these managers. And I've said that if I'm going to quit, it'll be the day that both these managers work and they're coming on and they're up in my face and I have to deal with them. That's going to be the day I quit, basically. And so both of these managers were here and I didn't want to make a scene. So I'm like, you know what? They're giving us the rest of the day off. Let's take this rest of the day. Let's not do anything stupid and rash. Let's just walk. Let's call this a day and let's walk. So I did that. And a couple of other people did that too. And the interesting thing about that is that everyone that took this day that they offered to us lost a day of work this week. Not only did they lose a day of work this week, they lost a shit ton of hours this week as well. They lost, for every day that they are working, they lost an hour, and they lost a full day of work. And it was just the people that took the rest of the day off after it was offered to us. So I'm very pissed off with my current job. They are pulling some fuckery, and I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of the level of fuckery that they're pulling. I think it is bullshit. It's horribly unprofessional, and it definitely shows the vibe of the workplace. And it's been noted. I've seen what you're doing. I get the games you're gonna play. Okay, you wanna play? Let's play games. I'm not above quitting this place. With every job that I've ever had, I've never quit. I have never quit a job. Every time I've had to leave a job, it has been because of just like new life stuff that just like comes in the way and changes things for me. But it's never been like I need to quit because this job sucks so bad. It's never been that bad of an arrangement. Now, however, it is, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the rest of my paperwork to go through with my second job in order so I can leave this first job with middle fingers held high. I even thought about how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go on the PA system and just say my name has been insane. My name has been my name, and I just wanted to say everyone here can go fuck themselves, and someone better lock the door behind me. I'm just gonna leave, and it's going to be probably the greatest day of my fucking life. And I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited for the fact that I'm gonna be quitting, and I'm gonna be quitting with middle fingers held high. So there was that, and then the last thing I want to talk about, and it's part of the reason why I've kind of felt like shit all this week. And if there's like a tonal change away from my usually bubbly self, because even though like I kind of like sober up and I kind of like talk about my life, I don't like talking about my life. That's why the vlogs tend to be more somber, more serious, and more whatever. But when I'm playing games, I'm excited and I'm doing things. But it's like it's not a character, it's not a performance. But I wanted to clarify it. That makes sense. Anyway, so if you notice that my tone is kind of just like seems off and it seems like something is up, is that this Tuesday coming up, I have to go to a funeral, and it kind of fucked me up. So this funeral that I have to go to is for a friend, is for his own teacher. This teacher was easily one of the biggest influences on my life when it came to high school, and she was my drama teacher. And I'm not sure how much I've talked about being a drama student in high school, but I was a big fucking drama student in high school. I was like, I ran shit, pretty much. I pretty much ran shit in my drama program. And now just to know that she's not here anymore, it just really fucks me up. It fucks me up in a way that I didn't think it was going to. And because I'm gonna sound like an asshole, but straight up, I've been to funerals before. I've been to funerals, and I've had people die in my life. And while there's a part of me that's like, I should care more about this. I should be more distraught about this. I should be more emotional about this. And I haven't been. There have been funerals that I've gone to, and I've gone to them stone cold with no emotion at all. I've gone to them with well, that's what happens attitude. And this one's been interesting because I haven't been able to do that so much. I haven't been able to kind of just be like, no, this is how I feel about that, and like close the book, more or less. And it's weird, and it's sorry, that was weird. And it's one of those things that I didn't expect would affect me so much, but it does. And if I sound off, I wanted you guys to know why. I wanted to be upfront with you guys, and I wanted you guys to know exactly what was going on. So, I talk about it in one of my videos, in one of the videos this week. Not to the extent that I probably should. That I talk about it here, kind of just like I bring it up, kind of like in passing. But yeah, it definitely gets talked about. It's definitely something that I reference, and yeah. But I don't have anything else to talk about this week. I talked about Persona. I talked about Game of Thrones. I talked about Naruto. I talked about weird McDonald's guy. I think I talked about everything. Like, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird that I have to like talk about a list of things I've talked about, but I have my little list and I checked all of them. No, but I'm good. Like, I'm fine. Just the fact that I got this news like right after I finished recording was rough. It was rough for me. So yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys for watching and being a part of this in my channel. I want to welcome number 47. I saw you. I see you. But yeah, this was a good week. With the exception of that one thing. It was a really good week. Now, if you excuse me, I have to try to get a platinum by the end of the day, because of something that comes out Tuesday. Okay, bye.